Hey guys, it's Airsoft Child. This is my review of the Cyma Summit P1093. Hello, Toe. It's based off of an AK-47, as you can see. It's like it's a Type 3, I think. Let's have a quick ganders. Have a look at the details. You can pause the video if you want and just check out some of the details as a still image. But it is actually quite a well built gun, this. Does have quite a bit of detail on it. So, it's a spring powered gun, magazine fed. This is not a stock gun, it's to be honest, it's highly upgraded and modified. I'll just talk over the stock gun. The stock gun is around 240 to 250 feet per second with a .20 gram BB, and it has a high cap, one of the stupid windy magazines. It has a barrel which goes from about here to, I'd say about here, maybe here, around there. So it's about 7-inch barrel. I'll talk you over some of the upgrades. Okay, the upgrades I've done. First, when I first got the gun, I took it apart. I put rubber bands, elastic bands, around the springs to stop any vibration after firing. I immediately drilled a couple of holes up top and put a rail on. It took me a while to try and line it up. As you can see, it is a bit morphed. See? But you can happily adjust the sight and the sight rings to accommodate for that slant. I lost the cleaning rod, so I've just put a little bit of a pipe in there, a little rod. Okay, I'll talk about the internals. The upgraded internals in this, I had to strengthen some of the internals. As you can see here, I had to screw this connector back on, which held a bar in place, which held all the spring tension. So that had to be screwed back in place. It's got a new spring. It's got spring spacers. It's got the same hop-up rubber, same cylinder, same piston, because you can't really find replacements for them. It's got a new hop-up unit. It's I think it's a double eagle hop-up unit. I do quite like them, slidey ones. And the barrel, put in an increased, a lengthened barrel, should I say, a longer barrel. It's from here, where you can see the loading tube there. So I'd say about there, up to, I think it's about, let's have a look, about there. So 7. So yeah, that's almost doubled the length, hasn't it? What did I say it was before? 7 or 8 inches, and that's about 14, 15 inches. I'll just go through some other details. So I've talked about this rail up top, cord in the fire selectors. All I did was got some paint, just over there, just some Warhammer paint. It's not focusing. Yeah, it's got some Warhammer paint. Just basically just blotted it all around there, then just wiped it off with a sock, and the paint was left inside because it's indented into the gun. Can't go any. Come on, focus, focus. Come on, you bastard. I swear one of these days. Well, you get the idea. Up here, I'll just take the sight off. You can see my arranging numbers are also painted in. I did that the same way. I might get a new sight for this. A front sight. Come on, just focus, you bastard. My front sight, that's also painted. My rear sight is also painted. I drilled in a couple of holes, just ever so slightly, about 1mm in, and used the same method as I did on the fire selector with the paint. Problems I've had with this gun. There have been a few problems, like I mentioned before. That connector broke, so I had to repair that. It was a bit shaky when I got it. You know, all the I'm saying a lot. Sorry. All the bars, there are iron bars inside, they were rattling around, so I just took the gun apart, wrapped, you know, tissue around that, and basically put it back in. You know, just gave it pressure against the side of the gun so it didn't rattle. And I put the rubber elastic bands around the springs to stop them vibrating. Just give the gun a nice clean. That's the best thing. So there's a little look at it. It's alright for skirmishing, as long as you're not up close. You can use this as a designated marksman's rifle, because the range is up to, you know, 45 meters. Effective range up to 45 meters. When I say effective range, that means actually aiming at somebody and being able to hit them. Something that isn't effective range, you might be able to go 10 meters further, but you know, you'd have to aim your gun, you know, at an upward angle, you know, an immense upward angle. But yeah, go over the magazine. This was a windy magazine, but I absolutely despise them. I seriously hate them. So I turned it into a spring magazine. We've got a spring from another gun. I removed all the stupid windy components, put the spring in, stopped the spring from, you know, just coming through into the magazine well. Not magazine well, sorry. The magazine's reservoir, the BB reservoir. So the spring, you know, creates tension against a screw, which is inside there. And then I left the stopper in. And yeah, that's now a spring magazine. It holds 30 rounds, so it's true to the real AK. I think that's almost it. I'll just talk about this cocking handle. Obviously it's not conventional. Once, well, more than once to be honest, I always lean this up against, you know, just like that. Just lean it up against a wall, lean it up like that a lot of the time. Then it'll fall over and hit the floor. Then it hit the floor quite a few times on the cocking handle, and that simply snapped the cocking handle off. So basically, I had to get a bolt, bend it at a 90-degree angle, so the bolt goes there and there. There's a little notch in the centre of this bolt, I guess you could call it, and basically put that in, put a screw over the top so it's nice and fixed to this metal bolt, and I basically put some nuts across it. Lol, nuts. And yeah, it's a decent cocking handle. It's much easier to grab than the conventional AK cocking handle or bolt handle. I don't know what you call it, to be honest. Safety on this gun broke, but you know, you have to be safe with the gun anyway. You don't really need a safety. The person's the real safe thing. Build quality, you know, like I said, when I got it, it was a bit shaky. It can be easily sorted out. It's plastic, you know, very plasticky, a bit shiny. Don't really mind that. It's quite, you know, a thick ABS. You got a metal barrel shroud here. You know, plastic front sight. You got that bolt was metal. Well, it is metal. You know, this entire silver section, I mean, that's metal. And of course the bolt's metal. Got, you know, all your springs. they're metal. Your screws, they're metal. Got this nice sling, sling mount. That's metal. And yeah, I think that's all I can really say about this gun. Oh, well, that's metal as well, which connects the stock on. And future points about this gun: I'm going to turn this into a designated marksman's rifle, or a sniper's rifle. For my brother, I'm going to get a short mag, so we can lie profile with the ground. Because, you know, if you're lying down on the ground, then the magazine's just going to hit the floor and you can't get, you know, closer to the ground. So I'll just take the mag off. So that's much more profile with the ground than that of the magazine was on. I've seen this nice, what is it here? I think it's a 4x32. So that's 4 times by 32 mil or something sight. So that's the field of view. Yeah, that's it. So hope you guys enjoyed my little shambles of a review, and I'll do a shooting video of this. So see you guys later.